Hey guys, Buffaque here again. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm showing you guys a quick video on my newest knife. This is the Spyderco Manix 2 Lightweight in translucent blue. This is a really cool blade. A lot of you guys already have this knife. I'm only about 10 years late to the party. I just got this knife. My wife bought it for me for Christmas. I didn't know what she was buying me. She just decided to buy me a Spyderco that I didn't already have, and the Manix 2 is what she picked, and I absolutely love it. Some of the specs on this knife, guys, if you don't already have one, here's some of what makes this so interesting. It's kind of a knife that kind of defies like all physics. It's less than 3 ounces, but you kind of have the advantage of a full-size knife without the weight of one. Okay, it's technically 2.9 ounces, so less than 3 ounces, with a full flat grind, CTS BD1 stainless steel. Okay, BD1. Actually, I'm sorry, it's BD1N stainless steel. And basically, from what I've read on this steel, what you have here is it's a steel that's resistant. It's got a good edge retention, okay, but it's also got good corrosion resistance, okay. So not super hard to sharpen, but holds a good edge. So if you've got something that's like VG10, which I've got a lot of knives in VG10, I think the edge is kind of similar to VG10. It might have a little bit better edge resistance than VG10, but it's also a little bit more resistant to corrosion, which is great. A few other things on it. It does have ambidextrous clip carry, so you can carry left or right-handed. So if you're left-handed, this might be a good knife for you. It is tip-up only, which I think that's probably how most of us carry. There may be a few guys out there that like to carry tip down, but it is tip-up only carry, okay? The ball bearing lock is another thing that makes the Manix unique. This is the first knife that I've ever had that had this locking system in it from Spyderco. This ball bearing lock, and I've got to say, I'm impressed so far. Okay, it's nice and smooth. It's easy to engage. Knife has a nice solid lockup feel to it. Okay, there's obviously no wobble at all in this knife, as we would expect from pretty much any Spyderco product. Centering on the blade. This is brand new right out of the box, centering on the blade. Excellent. It's got the wire clip, which I really like. I haven't really found a whole lot of clips from Spyderco that I really just didn't like at all. There are a couple from Benchmade that I'm not crazy about, but as far as Spyderco, I pretty much like all of their clip designs, but the wire clip is probably my favorite. It's really great. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this? Fiberglass reinforced copolymer. So it's not FRN. It's not that fiberglass reinforced nylon like you're going to find on, say, an Endura. Okay, here's just one for example. All right, the Endura has that FRN scale. This is a different material. They call it a copolymer. It is really light. I mean, it's just, you look at this knife, if you've never picked one up, you look at it and you think, okay, I know what to expect when I pick that up. I feel like I know about how much it's going to weigh. And then literally when you pick it up, it's about half of what you expect if you've never looked at one of these before. It's just incredibly lightweight, feels great in the hand. It's got this forward choil, which is really nice if you want to choke up on the blade. Okay, to do more detail work. It's got that nice forward choil, but you certainly don't have to use it. You can get a full grip on the back of the knife back here like this, okay? Fits the hand great. That's behind the forward choil. So if you scoot up on it, that's about how much knife you have left sticking out the back of your hand. I have pretty normal size hands. I wear a large size glove, so you know, it's a big blade. I mean, it is. It's a nice big blade. It feels great in the hand. Back here on the lanyard hole, it's a little bit bigger than what you'll find on, say, well, it's quite a bit bigger than what you'll find on, say, an Endura. Okay, if I can get my camera to focus there for you guys, you can see the difference. So I don't know how many of you guys put lanyards on your knives. I put them on about half of mine, and a lot of times it's kind of frustrating trying to get a lanyard, paracord or whatever to feed through these smaller holes. This one's nice and big. You probably won't have any problem with it. Let's see, what else can I tell you that you don't already know? Probably not much. Like I said, this knife has been around. In 2010, it won an award, Blade Magazine. It was like the most innovative American design or something like that in 2010. So, produced right here, good old Golden, Colorado, good old US of A, good old planet Earth. A blade length of about 3.37 inches. Okay, so like I said, it is a big blade. But because of that copolymer design, it doesn't feel like you're carrying a big blade, but you certainly are. Tip up, I mentioned ambidextrous carry. It is a pinned construction. The handle here is pinned. Okay, so you can't remove these guys. So at least no way that I can see how you can. And you probably shouldn't. As far as I know, Spyderco's warranties are voided if you start taking things apart. But there's no steel liners in this knife. Okay, so if something were to happen, if you were to drop it or if it gets dirty or whatever, or just from carrying it around your pocket, it builds up lint. There's no steel liners in there, so cleaning this thing out should really not be that difficult. Probably just whatever kind of standard cleaner that you like to use on your knife, something that's safe, along with some just regular tap water to rinse it out, and then probably some compressed air. You should probably be able to clean out anything in there. There's not much in there for trash or debris to get kind of caught on. So anyway, guys, there's just kind of a quick look for you. It's a great feeling blade. If I didn't mention, it does have the jimping on both the top and bottom. Okay, so again, choking up on this blade, it just has a really nice feel in the hand. That ball bearing locking system is nice and smooth. This is just an excellent knife, and that translucent blue I think just looks really, really cool. Some of you guys may not care for it. When I first saw this, I'll admit, when I very first saw this knife back, I don't know how many years ago it was, I wasn't sure if I really liked the translucent blue, but the more I saw them online, the more I thought, that's really cool looking. I don't know, I might like to have one of those one day. And so my wife, I think, really just hit it out of the ballpark on this one. I was extremely excited to have this guy. So let me know what you think, guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys already have this knife. If you don't, if you're considering it, like I said, I've always carried an Endura or a Delica or a Dragonfly, okay, something like that. This one has seriously got my attention now, though. Very, very cool, very innovative, great EDC knife. Let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you next time.